WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Well, it has been a breezy and chilly day, and we are heading into a really cold night. Temperatures will stay in the low 40s through most of this evening, and thankfully that wind really starts to diminish, and that will make a big difference in how comfortable it feels. This is right around 6 o'clock. Winds still occasionally gusting 20 to 25 miles per hour, but by the time you check back in with Topper at 11 tonight, wind continuing to taper off, and by tomorrow morning, this is 6 a.m. Tuesday, much calmer, and it is a good thing because it is going to be plenty cold as is for tomorrow morning. So we want to start off with the rain and showers that are moving in for Tuesday afternoon and evening. After about 2 o'clock, we start to see some of those light scattered showers developing, not exceptionally wet for the evening commute. It's later at night when a heavier, steadier batch of rain moves through, mostly during the overnight hours. And the last of those showers are out of here by 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. So relatively low impact, but you will still be dodging a few raindrops throughout the second half of the day. So you're definitely going to want to have that rain gear handy and a heavier coat. This is going to be a chilly, raw rain with temperatures only in the 40s. So we tee off the day on Tuesday in the 20s, just about everywhere. Low 30s for DC and southern Maryland, but everyone is very close to, if not below, the freezing mark. We'll start the day off in the upper 20s from Frederick over into Martinsburg, 28 degrees in Leesburg, 26 in Manassas, 26 down into Culpeper as well. So definitely a morning for the heavier jacket, hat, and gloves if you're sending the kids off to the bus stop, because it's going to be cold to start. Now, thankfully, we will have some short-lived sunshine Tuesday morning before clouds start to thicken up throughout the afternoon. By lunchtime, really not much in terms of blue skies, so hopefully you can soak in a little bit of that sunshine earlier in the day. Throughout the afternoon, temperatures will stay in the upper 40s and low 50s, pretty similar to today, but we don't have the wind, so that's good news. But we do have the rain that will start to develop after lunchtime. So I'll take you hour by hour through Futurecast, starting with the morning, because again, no issues for the morning commute. Even around lunchtime, we're still dry, just mostly cloudy. And yes, you see a little bit of light blue up there by the Pennsylvania border as some of that precipitation starts to move in throughout the afternoon. Where temperatures are cold enough, we might mix in a few wet snowflakes. Again, that is for areas far north and west of DC. Most areas will be well above the freezing mark and just see some of those light spotty showers developing throughout the afternoon. This is 3 o'clock, hit or miss if you've got a shower as you're gearing up for your evening commute or getting the kids off to their after-school activities. This is 6 p.m. Really not much in terms of shower activity. Again, at the onset, it's going to be light, it's going to be scattered, but later at night, this is 9 p.m., more widespread rain does start to develop. So hopefully once you're home and settled for the evening, we will be tracking some heavier, steadier rain, especially through the overnight hours. This is 3 a.m. You see a little yellow on the map there indicating some of those heavier downpours. Hopefully you are asleep at this point and it doesn't impact your night too much. And then by Wednesday morning, this is 6 a.m. A few lingering showers for areas east of 95. So if you're up and at them early, you might still have a little rain to contend with. Elsewhere, the showers will be out of here. Roads might still be a little damp from some of those overnight heavier downpours, but for the most part, the Wednesday morning commute looks fine. We will stay cloudy throughout the day, though, and really through the rest of the week. Unfortunately, we don't see a ton of sunshine Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday into Saturday, we're tracking another round of showers that could impact parts of your weekend plans. So we'll give you an early heads up on the timing. Looks like there could be a few showers early Friday morning. I think they'd be super light and scattered. Not a huge impact to the first half of your Friday forecast, but then later at night, I'm talking after dinner time, a more widespread batch of heavier rain does look to move through. Once again, hopefully while you're sleeping, but I do think we'll start Saturday morning with some early showers before we clear out shortly after lunchtime and spend the rest of the weekend nice and dry. Now, the benefit as we head toward the weekend, even though we do have some showers in the forecast Friday, are milder temperatures. We bottom off in the mid to upper 40s rather on Tuesday, low 50s. Tuesday into Wednesday, about 5 degrees below average. But then one day back in the 60s looking likely for Friday before that weak little storm system pulls out of here and brings our temperatures back around to average as we head through the weekend and into next week. We officially have Thanksgiving on the extended forecast, and temperatures do look to hang just a little bit below average. So all in all, not bad for the 7-day forecast. forecast. We do have those few showers that will develop tomorrow afternoon and evening and continue into the overnight. But by Wednesday morning, we are dry again, just mostly cloudy throughout the day. Thursday, maybe a few more breaks of sunshine, temperatures below average. And then Friday, we do turn milder. That's good news. Still not a lot of sunshine, especially as we track those shower chances both in the morning and again in the afternoon. And then we do look to start the weekend with just a little bit of light rain early on Saturday before we dry things out for the rest of the weekend.